From downtown Scranton, this is Northeast Current. WQPX invites you to join us as we explore public affairs, current events, and arts and culture in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Now, let's meet today's guests on Northeast Current.
Hello, I'm Isaac Charleston, and I play Uncle Fester here at West Scranton High School for the Addams Family.
Hi, I'm David Lutchko. I play the role of Lurch in the Addams Family.
And today we'll be talking with a couple of the leads that are in the show. You know, Gomez, Morticia, the typical Addams Family that you think of when you think of the movie or the TV show from way back in the day. And just talk about, you know, a little about the show, maybe a little teaser, and they'll be discussing their characters as the show goes on.
Hi, my name is Andrew Simpson, and I am playing the role of Gomez Addams in the Addams Family the Musical. This is probably one of my favorite roles I've ever played in a high school musical so far. I watched the Addams Family, the TV show, and the musical, and I tried to develop my own character to do a perfect Gomez Addams. So I have the little bit from the TV show of the Addams Family, a little bit from the musical, and again, this is probably one of my favorite roles because now I could dance, I could sing, I could act, so this is definitely one of my favorite roles I've ever played in high school.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Martinelli, and I play the role of Morticia Addams. I must agree with Andrew here because Morticia is definitely my favorite character that I've ever played as well. Not only is it fun to be on stage with it, but it was also a challenge because Morticia's really not like me. Her personality opposes mine a lot. I'm usually like outgoing and like happy all the time, and Morticia's kind of stolid a lot. So yeah, it was actually a fun time to do it. Yeah.
Our director, Mrs. Angela Franick, picked out the show this year. She actually went around the school and got some teachers' opinions on what show they would like to do this year. And a lot of the teachers, once they heard the Addams Family musical, they all went ecstatic over it, and she knew right then and there that was the musical we were going to be doing for this year.
The basic story of the play is Wednesday Addams, our daughter, is growing up, and she finally meets the love of her life, Lucas Beinecke, and his family is not like the Addams Family at all. I wouldn't say they're normal, but they're from Ohio, and the Addams Family are kind of dark and scary. So throughout the play, it's kind of just two opposing families trying to get together and get along.
Last year I played the role of Shrek, and compared from Shrek to Gomez, it's completely opposite. Last year nobody really knew who I was outside of being Shrek because I had a lot of stage makeup on, where this year I look exactly like myself, just have a mustache, so tomorrow I won't have a beard. But last year I had to use an accent, and again I try to use an accent this year, but I tone it down a little bit. And last year as Shrek as well, I didn't dance. I was just kind of stomping around like a monster. And now I could actually dance. I could sing like a normal person, and I can even act like a normal person this time too, with a twist on the normal side though.
The part of Morticia is definitely a favorite. Last year in Shrek, I played Fiona, and it was a lot easier to portray that character because I was a freshman. But this year as a sophomore, to play a mother is very difficult, and it reminds me that acting can be hard, but you really have to develop your character.
Hi, my name is Bryce Yanni, and I play the role of Lucas Beinecke in the Addams Family Musical here at West Scranton High School. Lucas is an original character to the show. He's not really in the Addams Family TV shows or movies from the past. So he's a character that I really had to make up and make my own, so hopefully it's enjoyable.
Hi, I'm Allie DeSarno, and I play Wednesday Addams in the Addams Family Musical. Wednesday is typically known from the TV show as a little girl with long braids, but in the musical, Wednesday is about 18, so she has like a short bob haircut, and she's getting older, and she falls in love with Lucas Beinecke, and the family isn't too sure how they feel about that, so yeah. That's basically what the musical is about, like how they're going to adapt to their daughter growing up.
In our musical, there's lots of different types of songs. There's fast songs, slow songs, Spanish songs, so it's a lot of fun to listen to. And for my songs personally, our choral director, Miss Lutz, has been a great help. She works with us every day of the week, doing so much for us, so she makes it really easy for us to do well in the show.
My songs in the Addams Family, I really like them. I think all my songs I think are upbeat, and they're catchy and they're fun. And Wednesday, she's normally so dark and so twisted, but she meets this normal boy and she's going through this crazy change. And my solo Pulled, I am off the wall. I'm going back from happy to dark and just all these crazy emotions, and it's really fun to do. It was kind of hard at first. It's a lot of belting, a lot of notes, but it's really fun. I really like it.
The set for our show is really extraordinary. It's made by our director's husband, Mr. Tom Franek, and he makes some incredible things. He has made a Spanish household with this great wallpaper, and we're going to have a bear and a bunch of dead animals, all very Addamsy and very scary. It's a great looking set.
Da-da-da.
Hi, I'm Lila Macdonald. I play the grandma in the Addams Family Musical. It's a lot of fun. She's very rash and vulgar. She really has no filter, so it's a ton of fun. All my lines. It actually took me a little bit to not crack up at my own lines, and once I got them down, I just have a lot of fun being kind of the wacky lady in the attic. So.
My name's Allie Basiliga. I play Pugsley Addams, and actually he's Wednesday's little brother, so it's very different for me, obviously. And he loves being with his sister. He loves being tortured by her. So when he realizes that his sister's growing up and she's going off with this boy, he's freaking out. He doesn't know what to do. His whole world's falling apart. So he tries to concoct a plan, and obviously, as all things go, it doesn't go to plan. But I really like this character because obviously, first of all, I have to be younger. Second of all, I have to be the other gender. And usually I'm always dancing around, and it's just so great to be someone so opposite of me. And you have to put yourself back in that mindset, and it's really fun to do. The choreography in our show is so cool and so diverse, especially this year. Our choreographer, Erin Sullivan, is actually a graduate. She just graduated last year, and she did the past 2 years when she was a student. So she's really great. All the dances are so different. It goes from jazzy. It's all a lot very Spanish. There's a great tango, and it's this big number, and it's just so great. And there's so many talented people. And it's just, it's going to look good because the lifts are cool, it's so inventive, and it's really different. And it's really creepy, too.
The costumes, I have to give us credit. They're spot on. They literally look perfect. We were taking the picture for the billboard, and I was just looking around that is Gomez, that is Morticia, and Mrs. Franek will usually get pieces together for the costumes, and she really does a really good job with that. I think we hit the nail on the head with that. And this year, the costumes are really creepy, so it's a lot of fun to see everyone. Allie's dressed as a boy, and I have wrinkles and this crazy hair, and it's just really funny to go around and be okay, this is interesting. So the ancestors, actually the ensemble, they're covered in white the whole time, from head to toe. We have spray paint powder, so that's going to look really cool, and I'm really excited to see how it all comes out.
Thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the little parts you got to see and getting to talk to some of our actors and actresses here at West Side, and we hope you enjoyed it.
Don't forget to check out our show the 27th and 28th of March at 7 p.m. and the 29th at 2 p.m. at West Scranton High School.
You realize they're going to freak when we tell them.
My father won't.
Why not?
I already told him.
What? You told your father. Your father with the sword. You told him we're getting married just like that?
He's totally cool with it. Mostly.
I thought we were going to tell them all together.
Look, we really need his help. You don't know my mother. She could really screw this up.
I'm not marrying your mother.
I know. Look, it might sound a little old-fashioned, but I want their blessing.
You're right. It's old-fashioned.
Lucas, do you love me?
Of course.
Then leave it to me. Everything's going according to plan.
What plan? There's no plan.
That's the plan. Improvise. Keep them guessing.
You're really crazy.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Wednesday's got herself a beau.
I'm so sad. Why would she do this to us?
She do this every time she meets a boy.
Oh, I keep forgetting she's gotten so big.
Wednesday's growing up.
She'll be 30 before you know it.
Grandma, what if there's this girl who met this person, and he's all hey, it's the Pugster. What up, little man? And she's all golly, and we're gonna go now. And they're running away together. What would you give her?
Nothing. She's your sister. You should be happy for her.
Well, what if she never gets rid of him? What if all the good times are already behind me?
That's life, kid. You'll lose the thing you love.
Tell me about it.
Da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da.
Take 6.
Boom!
Wait, is it Wednesday?
I'm having way too much fun.
Look, it's just...
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead, drop the mic, Lila. Oh, wait, you already did.
Sure.
Never gets rid of him. Ignore.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh.
All right. Yep. First take.
Why don't you from Grandma? What if there's a girl with this person?
T.O.
Wednesday's got herself a beau.
Oh my God, sorry.
This 2 stops. 1, 2, 3.
A hot. Why? Why can't I talk?
Spanish house. And are you for real?
It's gonna go on for like 10 minutes.
Let's try this again. All right.
Da-da-da-da.
It just.
PM 29th at 2 p.m.
That's right. But next time.
Sweating now.
I have to act like presentable.